All right, so the warm up today, because why are you making this motion? You want the cardio less? Is that what that means? It is less, but it's all holds and it's 8 minutes long. 9 minutes. Less than that? It's like wall sits and stuff. It's not as cardio. Okay, great. So it's going to be wall sits, the knee hover thing. Oh, it's definitely in this room. It's very weird. Okay, so wall sits, hovers, planks, regular planks, then high planks, then left plank, then right plank, in whatever, like low or high, I don't care which one. Then back to hovering, and then back to wall sits. It is 8 things, and they're about a minute each. And I'm gonna give you 5 seconds in between each. So they're technically a minute. Yeah? Oh, I guess 10 seconds rest time is the least that it'll give me. So there's 10 seconds in between each. Cool? First thing is wall sits. I should have put music on. Oh wait, no, I'm using my phone. I guess I could put music on my computer. Probably have music. It's all good. The next thing is the knee hovers. So here, and just raise your knees a little over an inch. Oh, this hurts for a minute. Oh well. All right, next are planks. So just regular planks. Next are high planks. So on your hands. Next are side planks. Pick one side. We're going to switch to the other side next. Go on your forearms or your hand. I don't care. All right, switch sides. All right, back to knee hovering. Knee hovering. Last ones are wall sits. And that's it. Did I miss one? Oh yeah, I did. This one. All right, shake it off, shake it off. Neck rotations. Other way. Up and down. Side to side. Ear to shoulder. Shoulder circles. Am I allowed to open my window? Or is that bad? Other way. Chicken wing. Other way. Pivoting. Hip circles. Other way. Back bend. Forward. Legs wide. Forward. Ace your palms backwards. Put the back of your hand on the ground. Move around a little bit here. Right, reach for your left side. Reach over to your right side. You're gonna come back to the center and reach out, come into Cobra. Look over your right shoulder. Left shoulder. So back in the child's pose. Reach over to your left. Reach over to your right. Come back to the center here. Put one leg forward in pigeon and scoot the other leg back. Arms up. Arms down and reaching forward. Come back up. Sit on your butt cheek. Switch sides. Come back up. Pigeon. Arms up. Arms down, reaching forward. All right, back up and time. This. All right. Let me move this real quick. Okay, we'll start with. Oh, that's kind of weird. Sit out progressions. So we'll just do here, sit out, turn over, again. Over. There you go. So just sit out progressions, back and forth. Wait, I need the question answered. Can I open my window? Dr. Kathy, can I open my window? No. Everybody's saying no. Dr. Kathy, can I open my window?
Well, it depends on whether you want to breathe in bad air or not.
Okay, so don't open the window. Got it, thanks.
Probably better inside than it is outside. That's the truth. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I have a HEPA filter running. You don't have one of those machine cleaning things that cleans the air. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Doing this close.
I guess it'll just be hot in here. Maybe I should get the fan on. Is the fan hitting the mic? Can you hear the fan? Shake your head or right? Okay. All right, next movement. Hip thrust, step across, pivot, back, hip thrust, step across, pivot, turn. Next movement. Back, slow back roll. Slow back roll to here, step up, drive through like you're shooting a double leg. And here, you can sit up, however you want. Come here, sit up, step through, double leg. All right. Next. All right. Follow drag. And then when you get to the end, you're going to do the opposite of a sit out where you get your leg here, you're going to go back, and then I want you to bear crawl forward. Just add something to it. So, collar drag, arm drag, opposite kind of, it's like a technical stand up, except we're going to get back to like hovering knees and we do with bear crawl forward. Yeah, just to add some weirdness to it. So collar drag back, bear crawl forward. Collar, there you're collar dragging forward. I guess so. Yeah, that works. If you want to go forward, go forward. Let's make what it sounds. All right, now our regular bridge, shrimp, scissor, forward roll, bridge, shrimp, scissor. This extra space is just so nice. All right, last one. We're gonna do side strips. So turn. So like side control measures. All right, time. Get water, get your dummy. We'll review some stuff that we did on Wednesday. All right. So we're going to review the escape from side control out to the dog fight where we have the underhook. Okay. So we're going to start from being in side control. So here we're going to bridge, get that arm under to get the underhook. I'm going to do little bumps to get my arm totally through. I'm going to feed this lapel to that hand, right? I'm going to bridge real big that way. Get on my knees here. And they'll be on their knees doing the wizard probably. From here, to get the takedown, I'm gonna grab the knee, my knee, or my dummy's knees are obviously not pointed that way. I'm gonna grab the knee, I'm gonna put my head at like the center push. I'm going to either lift my hips and go around, or I can back step and get them on their side, right? We're gonna do that, and then we're going to do the sweep. So same thing. So do both. We're gonna do both. You're gonna get to the dog fight position. You're gonna grab at the knee fabric, and then you're going to put your back leg up, put your front shoulder on the ground, and roll. So we're gonna do both of those. So do both of them. This is just review from Wednesday. So you're gonna do the dog, like the escape from side control to the dog fight. You're gonna do both the takedown and the reversal.
When you grab the knee, were you grabbing the far knee or the one that's close to you?
Both times it's the far knee.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why I thought it looked like the closer knee this time. But it's the far knee, right?
The second time I did it, I was grabbing it. I was like, which knee is that? But the other knee, you know, it's a dummy. It was just tucked all the way back. So I was like, all right, well, this is the right one.
Okie dokie.
Just as a note for all of you, try to grab further up the lapel, not the end of the lapel. I think when I showed it, I think I grabbed the end of the lapel, but try to grab the lapel closer to the armpit when you're grabbing it. And if you, when you're getting onto your knees, if you have the like it lower, try to shift your hand up, grab it closer to the armpit when you're in dogfight. More control. Look at the baby belly. All right, time. So now we're going to do the opposite action in the dog fight. So say the person got up from side control and now has the underhook on you in the dog fight, and you have the wizard. So they have the underhook and you have the wizard. So here I want to make sure that my wizard is tight, so that they don't get the underhook all the way to my lat or my shoulder. I want to make it tighter, and a lot of the time, if I want to make it even tighter, I like going and grabbing at the far knee just to bring the shoulder down. But a lot of the time, like, I don't really want to do that because that leaves me exposed. But from here, I'm going to get the Darce and the Anaconda. So right now I'm facing the same way as my dummy. When I do the Darce or the Anaconda, I want to go around. So this hand, the free hand, so right now I'm here, I have the wizard. I'm going to come around with the free hand and punch underneath the chin and meet my hand and try to get the lock above the shoulder. So I'm coming in and going around. But at the same time, when I'm coming around, let's see if I can get this higher. Just adding stuff underneath this. Sure. Chill. So I have the wizard. I have to step around, so I will raise my leg and I'm gonna drop it down so that I can face my opponent. As I'm facing my opponent, my free arm is gonna go underneath the head and go very deep in. So I want it to go, so I have the whizzer here. I want my arm to go as far as the armpit. This hand that had the whizzer is now gonna come and lock here. And then I'm gonna come here and pat their back so that I can have something to hold on to. I'm then going to fall towards the lock side, and then I'm going to crawl forward. So without all the shit underneath, when I come around and get this, I'm gonna fall towards my lock side, and I'm gonna crawl forward. So I have the lock, I have here, I'm gonna crawl this way, and then I'm gonna crawl my feet towards the brisket. All of that while keeping the lock tight, right? So let's do that first. No, Cassie, you're going the wrong way. Come back up. Where is your lock? Yeah, that is correct. So crawl towards them. You can even hook your top leg onto their leg. Yeah, and that should make them submit. Yep. Yeah, at that point, somebody's neck will break off. The dummy's neck will. Totally.
The last drill ended up in dogfight with an underhook and a lapel grip. And then when are you moving to an overhook?
We're not moving. So this is in the situation if you're the one that's on top and the other person's trying to go into dogfight and you get the whizzer. And they have the underhook. Oh, did you break your dummy's neck? I thought it was a water bottle. I don't know what you're holding on to.
It's been hanging from some duct tape for a while. It's finally come off. I have to fix that.
All right.
Is this one Darce or is it Anaconda?
That one is Darce. Don't quote me on that. All right, we'll go to the next one, which I think is the anaconda. Should really make sure these things are correct. So I have the wizard and they have the underhook, but their underhook is shallow. So I'm going to actually get my wizard all the way to this side of their neck. So I'm going to actually shoot in all the way this way, right? And then that's when I'll come forward and get the lock. I'm going to drop them down on the lock side, and I'm going to stay on top, and I'm going to sprawl out. And this ends up being a not a choke. What's the other thing? A neck crank instead of a choke. So here, so I can sprawl out, or I can do the same thing here. But I'm basically just dropping myself on their shoulder / lat here. So again, I have the wizard. I'm going to shoot my wizard all the way through to the neck, shoulder area. I'm going to step forward and try to get north-south here. I'm going to make my arm, my bicep, meet my hand, lock that. Second lock goes at like the shoulder blade, and I'm going to tip them over to their side, here, and I can just sprawl out here and put my weight on their shoulder, and it's a neck crank. So the anaconda tends to be a neck crank. You can walk towards their legs and trap it, but you can also just drop straight down. There you go, Kathy. Towards the lock, Kathy, the other way. Towards the lock. There you go. Sprawl on their shoulder. Shoop. Yeah, that'll make them mad at you, basically, because it's a neck crank. Okay, I think we're gonna do one more, which I think is kind of hard on the dummy, but I think it might somewhat make sense. Okay. So I have the wizard here, and I'm stepping out like I'm going to do the darce, but I'm just gonna step out enough for them to lose that underhook. I'm going to actually, instead of going over the neck, I'm gonna go and grab the arm here. I'm gonna pull it back. I've lifted up my other leg. I'm gonna drop that down. I'm gonna come here. Angle. So I have the wizard. I'm gonna come out. I'm going to step. I'm gonna get basically 90 degrees to them, so that I can pull this arm. I'm gonna arm drag. I'm gonna drop this knee back here. So I'm just knee, knee, right? And then while I'm doing my knee switching, I'm passing from one hand to the other, here to here, here. It's a quick switch, which is kind of hard. And especially if they're leaning all their weight on you because they're trying to get that underhook, they'll just fall and you can just drag them. Yeah, it's a little weird with a dummy, huh? Well, I like the door jab being here. I'm like, swatching. Oh, we should work on crucifix, huh? We can work on it from here. Right, time. That last one's real hard to do on the dummy, or like make it make sense on the dummy, just because they're not leaning on you or putting weight on you, so it's a little weird. And most of our dummies are like flat on the ground. All right, put your dummies away. We're gonna do our end of the workout. Cool. And guillotine moment. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We only have 7 things. So our 7 things are, we're gonna do the hollow rock, which is here where you rock kind of back and forth, try to get your arms here, but you know, whatever. Then mountain climber push-ups. I think last time I said mountain crawlers. Anyway, mountain climber push-ups. Push-up. Superman's regular pike push-up, but with a knee tap in between. just so you're being really consistent. So pike push up, knee tap, just for both these. And then hollow hold, which is like hollow rock, just not moving. Wide grip push-ups. And then Superman hold, where we're just up and not coming down. Yeah? Yes, I'm so excited. Okay. So 45 seconds each. Let me start the timer. First ones are hollow rocks. Next are mountain climber push-ups. Next are Supermans. So on your belly. Get your thighs off the ground. Next are pike push-ups with the knee tap. Really just makes it pushing up. Not as hard. Next are hollow holds. So just a hollow rock, like the hollow rock, just don't rock. So stay in this position. Try to get your legs low. Next are wide grip push-ups. Careful on these ones, or maybe that's to myself because they're bad for my shoulders. And last ones are Superman holds. So Superman just fly. Chest off the mat, thighs off the mat. And that is the end. I'm just gonna play an ad.